Hi everyone, I'm back again with the next review on the channel, and yes, I did say we're going this time back with 20th anniversary, and we are. Today we're looking at the 75262 Imperial Dropship 20th anniversary edition. This set has 125 pieces and was released in 2019. As per tradition, I'm going to give you a basic rundown of this small set, and then I'm going to get into the figures, the 20th anniversary perks, because again it's 20th anniversary, and then my final thoughts. Now the first major thing to point out about this thing is this isn't actually a Star Wars vehicle. It doesn't exist in any form of Star Wars lore or media besides Lego. It's a Lego creation, and what 20th anniversary is, I'm sure you know, it's Lego chose 5 sets to remake sets they've made in the past. They chose to remake them in a very nice new format, and this was a Lego creation made in 2008 that has been redone in 2019. You can sort of get a feel for this set. It's incredibly small. It's your Battlepack build. It's like essentially a battle pack is supposed to be an army builder in Star Wars. We'll get on to why this doesn't really work as a battle pack later on. But starting off with the cockpit, it's an incredibly large cockpit piece. It's actually the same one they use on Speed Champions. Kind of reminds me of how they do sort of the Lego City helicopters, right? Open at the side. I don't really like open at the side, but it works for this battle pack build. And the cockpit is incredibly simple. As you can see, it's just a sticker inside there. I would have liked if they used a Star Wars printed console for this, but it's okay. I mean, it's an incredibly easy sticker to apply, right? Just a 1x2 G-slope piece there. But yeah, your figure, which is intended to be the Imperial Shadow Trooper. Again, we'll take a look at him later. But he's just intended to sit down there on 2 studs, very nice, because obviously if it's 4 studs, you can end up pulling him out and leaving the legs in there. But he fits in, and he looks pretty good. It does look a little bit funky with the size, but again, this isn't intended to be a serious model, not like a collector's model, right? It's just a small little battle pack build. Again, this is more of a collector's set, being 20th anniversary, but it's an incredibly simple design. You have your sort of fins. I really love these pieces. I think they're also used in Nexo Knights. Yeah, I think my brother has a set with these pieces in Nexo Knights. But you can sort of extend them out. They're like sort of drag fins, maybe to sort of like, you know, slow the ship down. That looks very good. You have your thrusters at the back. I mean, again, incredibly small, just using some wheel pieces here to use those, and you can fold these in. I do really like how this vehicle looks. I love the whole dark bluish grey and dark blue. I think it works really well as sort of like a military Imperial vehicle. All of these Imperial emblems are stickers. They don't bug me as such. There's one here, and then there's one on either side of the craft. It doesn't bug me. I'm only 4 stickers in this set. That's not too bad, right? But it is. It does make for a nice touch. I think including these stickers, it doesn't take away, you know, it only adds to the set, because without these I think it would look a bit bland and sort of blocky and simple and boring. Getting into the actual troop bay at the back, as you can see, it does accommodate 3 figures. Now they could have easily done this so it accommodates 4, but of course you would have one weird spot left over because you have 1 Shadow Trooper, 3 Stormtroopers. And you're not really going to put Han on this thing, so I understand why they did it, but it's okay. They do sit there, so you can see, and then when you attach your Stormtroopers in, their stud shooters can be easily clipped on here. And I like what Lego's done here, actually. You'd think I hate this, but I don't, because, well, there's no sort of weapon rack or weapon storage on this thing, so once your figures are in there, their weapons will go here, and because this vehicle's unarmed, it actually adds as like weapons for the craft. So yeah, I like what they did there. It's inventive. It sort of gets that whole, oh, where do I put my weapons situation out the way. You can sort of just tag them on the side, but it works and it's good. Finally, the deployment feature of this set. It's actually quite cool. It works. It's one of those like features of a toy or like a build that it works most of the time, but it can fail. Essentially, you have this incredibly simple like Technic structure at the back here. You lift this up, and it allows for this Technic brake here to slide out of the axle, as you can see there. So you'd sort of like fly down and sort of like lift it up and sort of deploy it. It does work if you're doing it fast. It does work, but yeah, it's not the most fluid thing. Now, I do actually quite like the look of this thing without the troop bay on the back. It looks quite nice. It's it's surprisingly elegant. I didn't expect this thing to look so elegant, but yeah, that's the basic rundown of the Imperial Dropship. Getting into our first figure here, I'm only going to show you one of these guys because they are all exactly the same. They're just carbon copies of each other. But this is your Imperial Stormtrooper. Now, this guy was brand new for 2019. It wasn't the first set he came out in. I think he was, he was in the Death Star Escape in January of 2019. This set came out in April, but he does have that updated helmet, the new dual molded plastic helmet piece. Showing you the head again. It's that same old angry clone that LEGO always uses, and this guy being in a battle pack, he does get the stud shooters. This is something that LEGO has done for ages, and they've only just stopped doing it now. Essentially, they get these massive, sort of inaccurate grenade launcher looking things, and you can shoot the top and the stud will fire out. See, if I take his helmet off, if you actually look at the helmet here, you can see it's actually dual molded plastic in there, which is really, really nice. Now, there is a few cons with this helmet. The most notable con that people aren't really happy with is that you can't at all turn the head. You can't turn this guy's head at all, which is a bit of a drawback. But in terms of the accuracy and the actual appearance, I quite like the look of this guy. He just uses that same sort of Stormtrooper armor. We've seen this for ages now. Nothing really special going on here. You see the leg printing there. And spinning round back, you can see some very nice back detail. Oh, getting into the highlight figure of this set, this guy is still exclusive, and it is the Imperial Shadow Trooper. Now, this guy, he's so cool. If you don't know who the Imperial Shadow Trooper is, I think it's like a comic book thing that sort of, I mean, they were like elite stormtroopers, right? And this guy's, again, beautifully, he has dual molded with gunmetal grey and black with his helmet. Again, really, really nice. And you have the exact same printing as the Imperial Stormtrooper, but it's just translated in black. And just like the Imperial Stormtrooper, this guy has the angry clone face as well. I mean, it's you know, I have no comment. it's a classic LEGO thing now. We get into the 20th anniversary minifigure of this set, which is Han Solo, who is one of my favourite 20th anniversary minifigs. This guy is awesome. Again, I will make a separate video showcasing all 6 of the 20th anniversary minifigs. We'll do that once I've covered all the sets. But this guy is fantastic. He is a replica from the year 2000. Millennium Falcon Han Solo, the very first Han Solo in LEGO, and yeah, this guy's really, really special. Again, he has that 20th anniversary print on the back to differentiate him from an actual figure from the year 2000. That's something that they did as like a collector's piece. I think it looks really, really nice on the back. He has no back printing on the head, so I'm not going to take the hair off. Very nice, iconic LEGO print there. Again, it's the old Han hair, not the new Han hair, which is a classic. Comes with that megaphone blaster, again, classic LEGO megaphone blaster. But the thing I love about this figure is he has waist printing and leg printing on a figure from year 2000. That is so rare. So look, I mean, it looks so clean. It's really, really a special figure. One thing I do have to point out is, I don't know if you can see with the torso there, the yellow of the torso, because again, it's yellow printed on black. The yellow in the torso doesn't really match the yellow LEGO plastic. That is something that I mentioned in the A-Wing review. Yeah, LEGO can sort of mess up sometimes on that, and that is there. It's not really a mess up, it's just sort of like a manufacturing thing that they can't do, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, in person, I think in camera it's showing up like a bit more enhanced, but in person it doesn't really bug me at all. But yeah, this figure's really cool. Of course, classic A New Hope Han. You can't go wrong with this guy. Just like in the Slave 1 review, I am going to show you the stand that Han Solo is included with. Again, this is a print. Thank God this is a print. And it says, of course, 20 years. 1999 to 2019 Han Solo. It's a very nice stand. You can put Han in the back and you can attach these. There's a 2x4 plate on the bottom, so you can attach these to your other stands in the 20th anniversary line. Promised, we are going to take a look at the instruction manual. Again, usually I won't do this, but this is 20th anniversary. It does have some nice little perks in the instruction manual. You see the set on the front. Here we have your little message. They do this with every 20th anniversary set, just to say, you know, Lego Star Wars. We started it in we started it in 1999 and all that sort of stuff. Here we get to the comparison. There is the 2008 model. It does look kind of rough, but it is an iconic, timeless classic for Lego Star Wars. 81 pieces, so not a lot of pieces there, and you do get the same figure. So Imperial Stormtroopers, there's the Shadow Trooper. Timeless set, and here we have the new one, obviously the one we've just reviewed. It is an improvement. It is a big improvement. I'm very happy with this set. And then here we see the line. Again, you have the original Han Solo minifigure. Nice background there from the Tantive 4. And then we get into the instruction manual. So there we go. There is the Imperial Dropship from 2019. And you're probably going to be surprised with my final thoughts, because this thing was released for 20 quid. That is a lot more than your standard battle pack. Standard battle packs used to cost 13 quid. They have recently gone up to 17 with inflation. I usually don't buy Lego battle packs because I prefer larger vehicles. Essentially, most people just buy battle packs for the minifigs. You get, you know, 13 quid, now 17 quid for 4 very nice minifigs, and Lego always tries to make at least one of them exclusive. Now, this set is quite valuable. If you want this set now, it's going to cost you about 40 to 50 quid. And for this, for 50 quid, that's quite a lot. And this is where my surprise opinion comes into play. I wouldn't buy this set, and I really wouldn't, because again, most people with battle packs buy them in bulk, right? So most people, they buy about 6 or 7 of these sets, so they have loads of Imperial Dropships and they have loads of Stormtroopers and Shadow Troopers. The one problem is, no one really wants 18 Han Solo minifigs, unless you can sell them all on eBay, but then again, it's used condition, right? I don't know, I just think as a battle pack, this thing doesn't work. As a Lego Star Wars set, it's great, but as a battle pack, what a battle pack is supposed to be, it just doesn't really work as a 20th anniversary set with that minifigure. With that saying though, this set is good, but I would only recommend buying it if you want to complete the 20th anniversary line. If you want to do what I've done and complete all of the 20th anniversary line, buy this set, of course. With that saying, my rating, this thing is going to get a 7 out of 10. It is a good set. It is a really good set. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to be looking at a very good set next. It's a big one. We're looking at another big one again, which is very, very nice. Probably lengthy review for that one, but yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.